Howdy folks, this is Joe, aka Sir Stabbington. Are you ready? Oh, press or click or press A to start. In Other Waters, playing a new game here. You also may have noticed I've tweaked my audio settings. What do you think? Hopefully it's better. We'll see. Let's do a new setting. New thing. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'll listen back, see if it works out. I've should have done this a long time ago, I believe. I think I'll sound a whole lot better, if you ask me. Yeah, I've learned a little bit about EQing and noise gates. A jump over the age game. Jump over the age. Jump over the age? Like, you know what? We don't need the Iron Age. Just jump over that. Go straight to steel? One guy? Wow, this is one guy. Amos Roddy. Roddy. And fireflies? Because they just pixels flying around? Chris Payne. Man. It's a name. A bummer. Like a pane of glass, I'm guessing. In Other Waters. There's a lot more little blips. A lot more little dots floating around. Flying around. They look like they're having fun. Oh, dang it. Got me an error. Oh! Rebuilding memory. Wish I could do that. Ooh, there it goes. There, that's memory. Let's see if we can see any words. Are they all the same? Chog. That was me hiding a yawn. Man, I'm tired. Ooh, there ain't any time left. Click with a 4A. Oh man, I like that. I mean, it doesn't detect what you're using. Dated 2189. Man, that's in a 100 years. More than 100 years. Math. There ain't any time. This is going to be more restrictive than you were used to. But you are resourceful. Who? Okay. Oh, it must be like... Who like... Oh, I'm pressing the plus key. Shift equals instead of O. Resourceful. I know you. Sorry, Oki, but I can't. Them find you. I can't lose everything we've achieved here. And user connected. Let's continue with the boot. Let's boot it up. Oh, hello? Someone there? Yeah. This is Dr. Ellery Vass. I urgently need all the systems of the suit activating. Okay. I've been locked out, and I'm 20 meters below the surface here. Dun dun dun. I say again, this is Dr. Ellery Vass. Can any operator personas on the suit please respond? Respond. All right, good. Operator active, all systems. Pilot authorization granted. Sweet, thanks. Scan. I need a scannage. Scan and topography readouts coming through. Looking good. Utility. Utilities available. Let's see. Sample storage. Terminal and retrieval seems to be installed. Cool. Power panel is activating. Plenty of juice. Lots of juice. Oxygen. Oxygen panel's up. Rebreather functioning. I'm on off reserve oxygen now. Handy. Seeing the heading and panel coming online. Excellent. Depth. Okay, good. The panel is dive panel is active. Current readings of 20 meters. Yeah. Click. Whoa! You don't seem to know what you're doing. You're not an operator, are you? No, I'm not an operator. Then what are you? Why are you installing this suit? Help me out here. I don't know. All I can say is that yes and no. I knew there was something strange about this suit. When I got inside, it looks decades old. Decades old. Look, we don't have time for this. So whatever programming system you are, I need you to work for me. With me. You seem to respond to voice commands, so that's a start. We need to head north. North heading. I'll explain once we get going, but right now I'm locked out of half the systems of the suit. Somehow, you've written the permissions only respond to internal messaging. That means I'm the program. So I'm gonna need you to take control and let's get moving. Take me north into the reef. Please. Heading. This one. Scanning. Whoa. Southern Gully. Feature. Steep rock walls. Rise up towards the surface on either side. The floor is layered into pale sand. Whoa! Let's go. Okay. Interesting. It's like, here's all these buttons that we don't know what is doing. Good. Whatever you're doing is working. Let's keep heading north. Scan. Gotta scan again. We're going to this point. Arrow Pass. A boulder fills the passage, blocking out the warm light of Gillies 667. CC's 3 stars. Okay, let's go. Vector clear. Victor. What's your vector, Victor? Scan it. Let's go. Gully opening. Here, the passage opens out, back into the dappled light of the reef's shallows. Let's go. Cool. Still need to go north? Oh, there's a blip. What does that mean? What are these little dots? Soft currents. The softly flowing water is filled with glittering particles of organic matter. Signs of rich and thriving life all around. Ooh. Oops. Let's see what they are. We got dots. Wow, that's a lot of dots. Look, in the water, are those spores? And those stalks to the west, they look like huge fungi. This is unbelievable. Actual alien life. How could Monet have kept this place a secret? I saw our notes at the base when I landed and some tell signs of approach, but here it is. The first extraterrestrial life humanity has ever discovered. I can't believe it. Wow. That's gotta be cool. Continue. Southern Nursery feature. Protected by the ridges from the strong northern currents, this could be a safe haven for younger, softer species. I'm a soft species. Whoa, what are those creatures? They're hidden among the stalks. Quickly. Try to scan. These guys? Scan them. Got him. Agile creature. Stripped of luminous colors, these flexible, flapping creatures move rapidly through the water with little effort. Such lovely creatures and so colorful too. I'll start logging my observations. Another agile. These creatures appear to maneuver with a series of siphon jets. Cool! Like a squid. Feel beneath their folded mantles. They're incredibly fast. Bit of stalks. Fungal creature made up of a series of stalks and plates attached. These stalks are beautiful. I wonder how they feed. How do they grow? How do they communicate? This planet needs to be studied. Keep scanning creatures and I'll keep notes. Once we've gathered enough data, I can name and log each species, no matter what happens here. This is vital work. Color ranges from dark amber to acid yellow. Neat. Creature's external membrane appears to be made of layers of chitin. Chitin. I love chitin. The earth arthropods or fungi. Cool. Seeing a complex pattern of contracting and expanding slits in the stalk's membrane, mouth, or sensing organs. Cool. These colonies are producing a shifting hum. Perhaps it is a form of communications between individuals. Go down here. Whoa. Squeak, squeak. No one squeaked. Flitting around the reef. These creatures chase stalk spores with great enthusiasm. Is their primary source of food? Creatures aggressively pursue certain spores, but ignore others completely. Did they detect differences in mineral content? Cool. Seeing spores entering and exiting the slits on the surface of the stalk. Something is being exchanged. Get this guy. Well, these spores? Got all those. Onward. Oh, The stalks here are furred with spores, which appear to be drifted down from the northern part of the reef. I want to go down this way, though. These stalks are covered in spores of all sizes. Perhaps we can sample one of the larger ones? I'm in position. You'll have to make the sample. Take the sample. Open up the sampling utility. Sampling, are you available? Ooh. Cool. Oh, there he is. Fungal seed. Take. Cool, I got him. We've got one. Biological samples are vital tools for analyzing and understanding creatures. But this suit should also allow you to deploy any sample back into the ocean. How about you test it out? Hold and drag it over to the central compass. Interesting. Blech. Shut him out. Shot him out. Let's get this scanned over here. The colonies seem to be broken up into individual patches, and then larger groups are often... Whoa! Sorry. Look, those creatures are coming for the spores. Why are these ones in particular, I wonder? Perhaps different spores can carry different sounds, each with a specific purpose or message. Maybe. What do you think? Could these spores be a way of communicating between sounds cool. It isn't strange. Fungi on Earth form networks of exchange. Maybe these stalks do the same. Anyway, sorry, I'm not sure why let's keep moving. Okay. Fungal creatures which communicate through sound and spores. I'm uploading my initial notes. Let's call these reef stalks. Reef stalks. We can classify each species in the lab. Okay. Data gathered. I've gathered all of the data? Handy. Whoa. 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 Sampling available. There's one. Another stalk. Zoom in. Gathering. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, link. That's gathering. Okay, that's my inventory. Connected. Okay. Let's go over here. What do you say? I didn't actually read that though. Cool, scan it. Scannage. Nothing over there. No. Nothing here. There ain't anything here. Couple more spots, I guess. Whee! Oh, sampling available. Heck yeah. Where at? There you are. More stalks. Grab them. I only need one. Whoops. Oh yeah, they like go to the where the spores are. Interesting. Not in those rocks? Andy. Hey, can I ask you something? Sure. I've worked with AI programs before, but you aren't like them. They are predictable, programmatic, dull. Their intelligence allows them to log and process data, that's all. Oh, but you, I'm different. I'm no average robot. I feel like you are alive. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Then you are different. ... I'm glad I'm not just imagining it. But what are you? And what are you doing in this suit? I don't know, bud. I could not tell you. Current running into the reef slows here, but further north the water whips down the rift at incredible speed. Let's get to it. Incredible speed. Whoosh. Scannage. Oh, more stocky dubers. I've gathered all that data, wide and long, with sheer rock walls on either side this deep rift channels unpredictable currents. I like unpredictable. Looks like it goes off this way. Scannage. Scannage, strong current. Oh, I can't go there. Poo. Flecked with spores, this water runs fast and hard. Fast and hard! The suit can't push further north without a better propulsion. That's fine. Propulsion. What do we got? What are these? Large stalk. Static creature. What? These huge stalks are incredible. Each one a vertical ecosystem. They're leaking spores into the water and as the fruiting bodies attached to their skin bloom. That was all a disgusting thing you just said. Static creatures made up of one huge, flexible stalk. Unclear if swaying is due to current or is produced by the stalk's body. Many of these stalks are leaking particles into the water as they sway, but are those spores or something else? These larger stalks sway all around the basin. They almost resemble branchless trees bending in a storm. Neat. Get a closer look. Get a closer look. What? You see that? The stalks responded to our movement. They extended as we passed through the arch. Perhaps it was a sound we made when we moved through. Maybe. We should be careful not to get trapped here. The suit's power capacity is limited. Yes, it is. What? The chitin of the stalk's membrane is very hard, but flexibility is given by a surface of overlapping plates. I like myself an overlapping plate. There is a lot of activity among the rocks ahead. Creatures are grazing on and living among the stalks, forming a complex ecosystem. Ooh, vector clear. Oh, look at that guy. Look over to the southwest. That stalk is totally calcified. Looks like a good sample. Oh, hello. Shelled creature. Mobile creature with a large translucent shell. These creatures are such beautiful translucent shells. I'll start logging data on them as soon as we find them. Heck yeah. Large stalk. The plates on the stalk's surface passing over one another must be producing the distinctive hum that can be heard. Huge stalk is totally still. Its plates hardened into a rocky shell. Can it be revived? Or was that death? Or is this what death looks like here? Death! Is this what's death here? The stalk looks dead. Open up the sampling panel and we can extract some of their outer membrane. There's lots of dead material here, so we should be able to take multiple samples. Let's take them. Let's take them. Yum yum yum. How about this one? Nom nom nom. Oh yeah. So the chitin appears to be hardened with calcium carbonate. That could be useful if we ever need to boost our power. The suit is able to metabolize organic compounds to produce fuel. Just drag them to the power panel. Okay. What? The suit displays how much oxygen or power each sample can produce. No point wasting important samples. With these, we can keep one sample so we can analyze it back at the base and use the other as a power boost. Cool. Wow. Handy. Handy. Let's go over there. These creatures must be related to the other stalks on the reef, but seem to separate versus lower beds. It's safe to assume that the singing of these stalks relates to the communication between colonies seen elsewhere on the reef. Maybe. I need to go up this way. I want to go this way. Can I see your stalks? Who are you? Creatures glide among the reef stalks with great care and precision. They appear to be grazing on them. Interesting. Ah, vector blocked. My vector's blocked. But I can click on this guy. Large stalks which sway, producing a distinct. Oh, I've named these singing stalks. For that strange hum they produce. What is this precise function, I wonder? Who knows, bud? Let's get out of here. Let's go down. And then up here. Gotta scan first. Overgrown pass. Weak. Bye. Whoa. Didn't scan you. The relationship between these creatures and the stalks is unclear, but they camouflage themselves against the amber colonies. Man, this game is interesting. It's a lot of clicking on stuff. I bet there's a bigger story here, but right now it just seems like it's like a I don't know, I'm exploring kind of game. I'm just running around. I'm gonna categorize and collect samples here. What was that? I heard a noise. Large cavern. Whoa, there you are. Oh, there, I got them. Interest is shadowed by the surrounding rocks. Wow, 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 wow. There we are. Go this way? The water is still in the yawning entrance to the cavern. There are no signs of stalks or other reef life around the entrance. I wonder if that's a bad sign. Oh, I gotta go down. I guess down and then under, maybe? Yeah, under. Oh, there's some stalks. Here. Actually, sunlight coming through the broken cavern roof is enough to allow stalks to grow here. If that's what they require. Because, yeah, mushrooms don't need sunlight. They make their own vitamin D. I already know about these ones. Tall stalk, a tall, bubble-coated stalk which sits among the reef stalk colonies. These tall stalks seem to watch over the smaller colonies, just logging notes. I'll start logging notes. Soft sunlight spills down onto the long, thin stalk, stretching towards the light. A coating of large, glassy bubbles glitters on its skin. Bubbly skin. Oh, sampling it. Grab these samples. Maybe eat one. It's got lichen. Lichen? I liken this to lichen. Plenty. These gaseous bubbles are intriguing. The interior gas is at an elevated pressure. If this membrane ruptured, the sac would screech as it depressurized. Ugh. This is part of the stock communication system we've seen across the reef. Wait, I have an idea. I just deploying one by that blocked tunnel over there to see how the stalks react. Let's drag one over. Okay. Grab all those. Deploy outside line. Can't deploy inside. Boom. It worked. It worked. They reacted. These bubbles, they must kind of signal system. I'll call them trill sacs for that squeak. Dogs mesh. Oh. We can use these to get through the heavy growth ahead. Let's get moving. Alright. Dogs mesh across the cavern here, hardened into a near solid wall of tubes. Tubes and plates. Plates and tubes, tubes and plates, plates and tubes, tubes and plates. Continue on. Continue on for a little bit more. Get to the end of this, I guess. See what's over there? So I guess you're wondering where we are headed. There's a way station just north of here on a finger of this reef, so I want to find it. My shuttle touched down just hours ago at a floating research base to the south. That's where I found this suit. I'm looking here for a Dr. Mine Nomura, chasing a message all the way from Earth. Wow. I must sound mad coming out here to a planet in the tail of Scorpius just to follow a message. Yeah, sure. Wait, you know where we are, don't you? Do you know where we are? No, I don't. But how? We are on Gliese 667cc, the supposing unremarkable world if it wasn't all for all this life. Somehow the exoplanet extraction core must have passed it by. But how did Mine know to come here? Is that why she contacted me? To verify her discovery? But then where is she? Look, oh gosh. Oh, excuse me. Let's find that way station. Then I can start piecing together what's going on. Dot dot dot. Diggity dot. Doggity did. The cavern narrows here in a small eddies of water twirl. Let's go. Let's get going. Scan it again. Current can be felt drifting through the cavern entrance, bringing with it warm clouds of silt. Oh, there's another cavern over here. Let's go up. Let's go up. Fill that stuff with air. All stalk. Stalks of this kind seem to produce different bubbles depending on the nearby stalks that they are the protectors of their colony. Interessante. Thin stalk sits on the bed of the other growths, exuding bright bubbles through its pores. I'm guessing I probably need to go get more bubbles. Good sound. Love it. Ooh, another shrill sack. Mmm, delicious shrill sacks. Can I eat one of these? Oxygen? I just got a bunch of oxygen. What about fuel? No fuel at all. Okay. Continue on. The scattered boulders and steep rifts of the southern rift. Reef. Rift and reef. Rift. Suggest a violent geological past. I don't like geological pasts. What are those? Oh, those are the isolated sacks. Cool. These stalks are more sparse between these This might be the easiest path north if I find a clear way. Aha! Not much of a clear way over here. I'm guessing I can... Wabam! Open up! Jerks! I'm coming through. Coming through. Cool. Can I get it through here? That's a forest clearing. Scannage. More things here. Tall stalk. Some creatures target these tall stalk directly. Perhaps because they keep them away from softer stalks nearby. Don't you think? Well, it's another creature. Dedicated to the feeding of feeding appendages beneath the creature's shell seems to scrape the outer membrane of these stalks away. A bunch of other dupes. Occasionally, when the creature scrapes the stalks too aggressively, they retract and let out a defensive signal to nearby colonies. There seems to be some tolerance for the creature scraping by the stalks, but they only warn creatures when it cuts too deep. Cuts too deep. Guess I can get more bubbles from this one. Get them shrill sacks. Get them shrill sacks. I got them all. Let's, poof. Jerks. Well, no, not jerks. I'm sure they're fine. Jerks. What do we have here? Oh, yeah! Tall bubble-producing stalks that protect... Oh! I'm gonna call these signal stalks for the signaling role they play with in the stalk ecology. Whew. Yeah, let's continue on. Well, let's continue on. What we got here? More stuff. Boulders? Let's... Wait. Can't go back to that. What is that making that noise? Does that need another bubble? Well, bam! Get out of there! The last line of the thick stalks before the sandy plains of the central coral reef. Guessing it's this thing. Well, that's it. We are through. This place is overwhelming. So many new species. This is Central Reef. Solomon Ney's map says the shelf platens out here. Okay. Continue on. Wait. Whatever. Whatever. This can't be biohazard. Biohazard. Center of the reef. Center? Centre? RE. So the reef is flat and sandy. With few rocks to attach to the stalk. Attached to the stalks struggle to seed these waters. Probably. There it is. See the way station ahead. Cool. Let's go there. The way station set up by Mine Nomura. It's seen better days, but it still functions beneath the coating of stalks. That big guy. He's shooting spores. Place is looking a little worse for wear. Let me see if I can find an access port. Let's find an access port. Oh! Renee never did take care of her equipment. Some things never change. Sorry. Give me a sec. Just trying to... Got it! Okay. We should be able to access any data stored here. Just open the terminal and take a look. Terminal available. Spoofing user, Dr. Manane Manomanur. Last access. History cleared. Download log? Yes. 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 Power. Oh yeah, power. All the oxygen too. Map data. Look at all this map data. Yum, 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 yum. Sync complete. Data released to PIOS console. Logs have been cleared. Expected that, given the secrecy Manane seems to be operating under. But the map data mentions something Manane calls the Bloom out across the northern rift. She's going back and forth to something there, studying it, a unique species, perhaps? Manane, what are you doing here? Why were you keeping this discovery from the world, from me? You jerk! I'm talking to myself again, or to whatever you are. Sorry, I don't mean... Let's head back to the research base. I need to think. The research base? The way station operator, we can call in the base retrieval drone from the utility panel. This drone will be able to pick us up from any area we've got map data for. Candy! Let's head to the base. We've got a lot to figure out. Back it up. Link it. Link it. Connecting. Connection complete. Drone ready. Request retrieval. Transitioning. Baikal exoplanet extraction. Safe mode. Restarting. Sync with Baikal OS. Yes, we're back. We're offline. Hey, you're back online? I am, but I'm gonna end it there. I hope you all enjoyed. It's very relaxing. Game. Take it easy.